things will never be the same. Why do I even have to celebrate? And I'm not happy. Nothing will ever cheer me up.
Percy, what is wrong?
What do you think, Gator?
It's Christmas time, Percy. You can't be glum.
Happy? How can I be happy when you've lost a friend and been around them for a long time and you can't get over the fact that they're gone? Oh, Gator, you won't understand. That's why you're asking me. You don't know what it's like.
Percy, where are you going?
Just then, Edward puffed up.
We'd better follow him before he gets into trouble. Come on, let's go.
I didn't even finish what I was going to say to him. Then he runs off.
There's no time for that now, Gator.
And so they set off into the snow.
I can't see anything.
Neither can I. How are we going to find Percy now?
Just then, they saw another engine coming from the other line. It was Toby.
Well, what do we have here?
Toby, we need your help. Have you seen Percy traveling this way?
I can barely see a thing and I didn't even see him. I heard puffing sounds. He might have traveled onto my old branch. My driver hasn't seen anything either.
I hope you're right, but we have to investigate.
Okay, let's split up. Me and Edward will head towards the old bridge. Gator, you travel back to Bertram's mine. Ooh, this thing is real shaky and old. Percy! Percy, where are you? We need you!
Did you find him? No luck. I can't find him, and Gator hasn't come back yet either. We best be starting to look for him. He could be lost. Meanwhile, Gator was puffing slowly down the line. He tried to look for Percy everywhere. Then he spotted an engine in his siding. He slowly puffed up.
Percy?
What do you want?
Percy, I was never finished talking to you. You're not alone, Percy. This has happened to me too. I shouldn't have brought it up. I can't stand trying to remember.
I still feel
There you are, Percy.
We're gonna need some shovels over here.
Hold on.
Percy, no matter how sad you are, you have mail to deliver. People are sending out cards to their family members. They need to get there by Christmas.
Who cares about that? I'm miserable and nothing can cheer me up.
I am done with all this selfishness.
Selfishness? How am I being selfish?
You're putting yourself in front of others. You think that you, yourself, are more important than the residents of Sodor. That's not what Christmas is all about. Stop whining and get it together, Percy.
You don't understand, Toby.
Percy, I all understand that you're upset. We need to get this mail to the families by Christmas. Otherwise, they will be late and you will be blamed.
I don't care. Those families and the Fat Controller cannot get me to move.
Percy, I'm tired of this. You can't be this selfish. Now come on so we can clear the tracks.
Okay, fine if you really need me to, but like I told you before, nothing will ever change my feelings.
Well then, let's get to work, shall we?
The snow was falling fast and hard. It was a lot of work for the three engines to clear the snow. Many times they ran into snow drifts that required their drivers and firemen. The worst part was Percy was about to take off. The tracks needed to get cleared in a certain amount of time. Soon, Edward came to the biggest drift yet. He charged into it and stuck. Luckily, though, his driver and fireman could get out Gator was puffing up the line. The signals were frozen, so he didn't know if there was anyone up ahead.
What's that light up ahead?
It's a person. Ah! His driver applied the brakes. Oh, finally! We thought nobody would come. Help us out. Percy's bound to come soon. They had worked hard for almost a half hour now, but still had a long way to go. Oh no! Percy is coming! One of the firemen got their attention and slowed them to a stop.
Come on, hurry it up. I don't have much time left, and besides, I don't even want to do this thing that you're forcing me to do.
Percy, this is a deep drift. Your driver and fireman can help too.
Finally, after another half hour, the drift was clear. Percy was ready to start off again. The rest of the trip had mostly clear lines, maybe 1 or 2 drifts to clear, but they were not major. They reached Knapford just in time. The post train that traveled all around the island was being loaded up. Then it took off, and the engines were relieved that the ordeal was over with. A few days later, Percy was at Knapford. It was a few days until Christmas, and he was ready to take off. Then, he noticed a family on the platform across the way. They were reading a card from their relatives. The family looked so happy. Then, Percy began to feel happy. He had a sense of feeling good for once, and he was very cheery.
I shouldn't have been miserable. Sure, I should miss people, but when a holiday like this comes around, you should feel good and act happy.
And with that, Percy then shoved off to apologize to his friends.